How's it going, guys? Higgs here, and welcome back to the channel. So today is the weekly reset in Assassin's Creed Shadows, which means we're going to get some new anomaly missions, and we're also going to get an update to the exchange, which means you're going to be able to obtain the gear that is on rotation that you might not have got yet, and sometimes we do get some good gear. So in this video, we're just going to go over what's hit today. It's been a busy week so far in Assassin's Creed Shadows, especially with the new latest update 1.0.7 and with the new Game Plus drop in, as well as the new Rift mission, which I put a video up about yesterday, and that was so cool. I really did enjoy that. But yeah, it's been a pretty good week in AC Shadows. But as always, if you find yourself enjoying the video, please hit that like button, and if you are into all things Assassin's Creed Shadows, hit that subscribe button for more content in the future. So I am currently in New Game Plus now, and I'm starting like this because I just want to show you something. So right now, I am not going to be able to complete one of the objectives, which is going to be the complete the tournament quest to access this anomaly. So what you're going to do if you do get this, because I know a few people are going to be playing New Game Plus right now, you just want to go to system, go to load, and what you'll do is go down to anyone. If I can find it right now, it's going to be this one here. So I am going to be loading up the wounds that remain, and the reason why I can tell that that isn't a New Game Plus save is because that little star isn't highlighted on the right and it doesn't have a 1 next to it. And then that is going to take us back to our last save. So now when I click on the objective board, we should be able to have access to everything. So that's going to be purge corrupt entities, win the tournament, mine the echoes, and purge another corrupt entity. Pretty easy, to be honest. So if we click onto the Animus, we're going to go over to the exchange real quickly once it loads up. So as we can see, our weekly selection is the Azure Core armor. That's a Yasuke legendary armor. It's pretty decent, I have to say. Not only does it look cool, it's got some decent perk with it and stats as well. This is maxed out at level 60. Well, it can go up to level 80 now, so these stats might look a little bit different to yours. So we've got a nice bit of health, crit damage of 35%, vulnerable damage at 30%, and the main perk that it comes with is 15% chance to make enemies vulnerable on impact. Now that's pretty decent. What that means is every time you hit someone, there's a 15% chance to make them vulnerable. And with Yasuke being the brute that he is, you're going to be in their faces quite a lot and hitting enemies, to be quite frank. Pretty decent bit of gear. I'm going to get it once I unlock all of my anomalies and level up my pass. But if we move along, we've got the now 8 legendary light armor, the feathered robes of the Sylvan Spirit. Quality set of robes. Anything that's got something to do with tools is well worth getting. Now 8 is absolutely immense when it comes to tools. I'm going to be releasing a build soon around tools, and I just think that's where she shines, when you're just sneaking around and dealing damage to enemies with tools. There's nothing better than doing that. You get a lot of satisfaction out of it as well. But you got a decent bit of health and got a nice bit of crit damage at 35%, vulnerable damage at 30%, and the damage with tools at 15.1%, and the perk heal over time while standing in a smoke bomb's effect. Now that might not seem great, but it actually is pretty decent. You can get yourself some free health when you're standing in that smoke bomb after you drop it if you need to escape. If you stand in it for a few seconds, that can give you enough health to get out of there and not keep using any of your rations, because in New Game Plus and on the higher difficulties, they are going to be harder to come by and stock up. Definitely worth getting. I love the look of it as well. This is something that I am going to be using going forward in my New Game Plus run through. Next up, we've got the Yasuke legendary long katana, Claw of the Dragon. Not only does it look good, it's a great weapon as well. You're going to get lots of damage off of this. We've got good posture DPS, got good ability damage, and we've got a nice bit of adrenaline gain at 40%. And the perk that it comes with is plus 35% damage when facing a single enemy, which is a lot. I know sometimes you're surrounded by enemies, but you can compensate that by having a different engraving or a different perk on your second engraving. But that perk there, especially when you're maybe fighting a boss and it's just you and him. Plus 35% isn't nothing to put your nose up at. That's going to be some really good extra damage when facing off against single enemies. I highly recommend getting that if you are looking for a decent long katana. And then we've got Yasuke's legendary helmet, the red dragon helmet. Again, it looks really cool and it's not too bad either. You've got a nice bit of crit chance at 8% and a lovely bit of adrenaline gain at 40%. And the main perk that it comes with is restore 33% health on weak point attacks. That's a nice chunk, especially if you don't want to be using your rations again and you're playing at the higher difficulties on New Game Plus. That is free health. I love anything that gives you free health. And you've also got your second engraving to put a perk in that's maybe going to give you more power or damage output. So definitely worth getting the gear this week. I think this is a solid week. If we go down into our ally outfits, we've got the Katsuhime Kain outfit again. I like this. I think it looks really cool. And we've also got the Ibuki Hatawi outfit. And I think that looks really nice as well. So if you're really into getting your allies looking good, and these are definitely two that are worth picking up. And they're only 250, so they're not too expensive like the main gear, which is going to cost you an arm and a leg, like 1,350 keys. So yeah, it's quite chunky. If we move back along to our projects, obviously we've had the Nemosin project drop this week. And this comes with some updated Yasuke gear. I did go through it in my other video a few days ago. But I love the look of this. The aesthetic of this gear is just so great. It's like that pearly white look. And yeah, I definitely think it's worth getting. And the perks aren't too bad. So I've overly unlocked the helmet, which gives us a nice posture attack. Have a plus 20% chance to hit twice, which is really good. And also, you're going to get knowledge points in them now, which is also really good because knowledge points are going to be quite valuable to you in New Game Plus and on the higher difficulties. And we've got the Kanobo there as well, which not only looks good, that's really good as well, with the plus 15% chance to disrupt enemies with forward momentum. You got another knowledge point. You've got this really cool legendary amulet, which is going to help you when it comes to doing the anomaly missions. And then the final piece, which is a mark of control armor, which received hits have a 15% chance to phase through. In terms of the store, I've not looked at it yet, but the Sun and the Moon, that was always going to be there because that's the new jewel pack that has dropped. I went through it the other day, so I'm not going to go through it in too much detail now. But the gear looks kind of cool, I must admit, but that's what it's meant to do. Look really good, and I have to say Yasuke is the standout for me. The weapons are really nice, especially the 100% days build up with critical hits. I think that's cool. So you get basically a full round of days build up when you get a crit hit, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. And then you've got your trinkets as well, which are both the same at plus 4% damage reduction on consecutive hits. That's probably going to set you back in about, for me, £20, so whatever that is in your currency. So it doesn't come too cheap, unfortunately. So the first Purge Corrupt entity is going to be in Tamba, and that's going to be near the Silver Lands. So this one's going to be fairly simple. I wouldn't even bother trying to sneak in. I would just go all out attack with these, just to try and get it done quickly. And the good thing about having some saves is because it's going to keep all of your progress when it comes to going back into New Game Plus. And that's what I like about this. You have got the freedom to change, and you're not going to be having to wait to get to certain parts in the story when you do New Game Plus to be able to unlock certain anomaly missions. So yeah, nice little touch there. Let's go to the Win Tournament one now. So that should be over in Key. This is one of the longer anomaly missions because you've got to do a few fights. But as you can see, it doesn't take that long. So once you've put these down, got to loot them first. Always have to get the loot. I need Mon. I am struggling for Mon. I'm going to have to sell a crap ton of gear. I've only just been able to upgrade my Forge to level 4, so I can now get stuff going up to level 80. These elites are a pain in the arse. Too quick for my old arse hands, that's for sure. So we need to try and spam some abilities off on him. He takes a lot of damage as well, doesn't he? The only thing I struggle with in Shadows is when you're dealing with one enemy and like you're mid parry, then another enemy comes in and attacks you. There's like literally nothing you can do about it. That like slightly annoys me a little bit because I die so much to that. What, is this me or is this dude like 8 foot tall? He's like massive. He was huge. Right, this should be the last one, I think. I hope so. Let's spam use some abilities. I love this ability. Anyone with a shield, not a problem. Oh, you little fucker. Good old Tanto. Can't go wrong with a Tanto. I'm looking forward to this new build I've got coming out as well. It's something that I'm trying because I love just using a katana and a Tanto. But I've been experimenting a lot lately, like with tools and different weapons, and I just want to try and make it as accessible as possible. And I think it is. It's a good build, you know. It's fun. So I'll hopefully get that out in the next few days. Right, there's that one. What we got? We got Purge Corrupt Entity. We'll just do the other Purge because they're like the simplest ones. Where it's going to take us to Eager. So with this one, you just want to go straight for that dude there. Just don't get caught like me. Run up on top of this roof at the entrance. Jump over. And like I say, go through this window and deal with him straight away. Just don't mess about. There's no need to. For a tight spot, the Tanto comes in handy. I'll give it that. There we go. That's that one done. No messing about, guys. Get in and out straight away. And then we've got the Mine Echoes, which is the last one, and that's going to be even further up in Omi, and that's going to be in a Mizo castle. So if you've already done that, you can just fast travel straight to it, which is nice. Go in, open the chest, and you're done. Yeah, I am right. There we go. Kunai him in the head. So yeah, this one is opening a chest. So yeah, just kill the enemies in that room, open that chest, and you have now done all of your anomaly missions. So once you've leveled up the projects and got your keys, I've now got 2,110. So what I'm going to do is get the only one that I need to get, and that is acquire the Azure Core Armor. If you was to ask me what one should I get first, it depends really. If you like playing with Naue, you're going to get the robes. If you've already got the robes, would probably say get the Claw of Dragon katana because it's a solid katana, and then I would then go for the legendary armor and then the helmet after that. But there we have it, guys. That is the end of the video. If you've enjoyed it, please hit the like button as it helps the channel and the video out massively, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button as well for more Assassin's Creed content in the future. But as always, guys, take care and I'll see you in the next video.